Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Sagittarius for the entire month of October 2022. We have a lot of celestial and galactic energy going on this month. I would be here for 15 hours trying to describe all of it to you. So rather than that, take a look at the comments below. I have pinned what I posted on my Facebook group, so that you can travel along with the bouncing ball with all of the major shifts that are going to be taking place this month. The full moon in Aries, some planets going direct finally, and also we have a new moon, a solar eclipse at the end of the month. So we have a lot going on. This month, what we are doing is we are doing what I call my element or my masters, the four masters reading. And it's going to be a very short style format, but it will be fully full, I believe. As always, we start off with our sacred geometry cards. You guys know how much I love these. This is going to represent the energy of spirit, and then we will do the energy of the four masters, the east of air, Archangel Raphael. We will do south, beg your pardon, south with Archangel Michael. They want it to be this one. And the element of fire. Then we will do my presentation of west of Archangel Gabriel and our emotions. And then we will do the north energy. Just want to make sure, because they said there was another one. If it pops out, okay, there we go. And then the element of the north, Archangel Uriel, or our physical bodies, tangible, touchable things, homes, cars, things of that nature. Okay, so why are we doing this? Okay, got it. So we start off with this card. What they wanted me to share is that some of you have felt as though you were missing out in the past with not getting directly connected to spirit, Sagittarius, but that's kind of not true, because you are born tapped in. You are the sages of the universe, okay? So if you felt like you were missing some information in the past, what they're wanting to let you know, and these are both 5-5, the energy of 5, you couldn't wait for something to change from the past up until this moment. Well, that wasn't time. Now this is the time. So what we have here is pineal activation. Pineal activation is awakening of the pineal gland. This is a master energy card. What this is indicating is that it wasn't time for some things to take place in the past. This was also, like I said, the energy of 5. It wasn't time for you to know something prior to this month, just so that you're aware. So what we will do at the end of the reading is we'll go into the book, we'll read a little bit more about this and the crystal suggestions that come with it. But to start the reading, what we're going to do is we're going to go into each of the element positions, okay? I am trying to place the cards in your vantage point, so I will explain the directionals as they are to me. I didn't put a compass here for you, so maybe I'll do that next month, but whatever. Let's first start off with the east, air, thought process, okay? This is what's coming on. This is what's in your brains. This is what is pending. What we have going on is the energy of the 7 of Wands. Okay, so Sagittarius. The 7 of Wands energy means a couple of different things. One, it is a defensive stance, and it's defensive because you've worked really, really hard to get to where you have been with the 6 of Wands in the direction that you were going. And it is very important that you stay in that element of protection and holding your own when it comes to something that belongs to you. You were given something. This is why it feels as though you were missing out on some information before. It wasn't time for you to know it. But what you are going to continue to do here in the month of October is stand firm in what it is that is yours. You're going to stand firm on what it is that you have built, and you are going to stand firm because none of these ankle biting bedwetters down here can get to you. Period. That is what's going on. Your thoughts need to be very, very clear. that what is for you, and that nobody else here can take or touch what it is that you have already created. So that is the thought process that the universe wants you to adopt and appreciate about this month of October. Okay, let's go ahead and move to the energy of the South. Again, these are my directions. South is over here. Archangel Michael, this is the energy of fire. This is the energy of your willpower. This is the energy of protection. This is the energy of where you are driven. This is the energy of some portions of creativity. Good Lord, there's a whole story here, so we're going to take them. What we do. Face down first. Okay. Ha! Options from the past. You had a lot of options. So this is the storyboard that goes with it. So you had a lot of options. Okay? Each one of these cups represents an option or a path. None of them are wrong, but you have to pick one. And sometimes what happens is that the universe says you can have all the different things that you've asked for, but we need you to take one cup first and focus on it. What was preventing you from doing that is that there was some strong, argumentative, painful energy about the path that you were taking. And the problem is this isn't just your energy. This indicates that there's multiple people that were involved in this. So very similar, I think, to, maybe it was Leo? I think it might have been Leo's energy for sure. Yeah, I think it was Leo's reading. You created something. That's what these 6 wands represent. You have options coming towards you. In the past, up until this point, there's been some conflict, or there's some conflict that's still kind of hanging on into the wind. With this devil energy, it could be that you were dealing with the Capricorn. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Capricorn, but what this does mean is that something was not right for you. And this is very much saying that you're trying to move forward and you're trying to see the light. You're trying to move forward into a new direction. So this is very much telling me that not 100% of these options that held you back, if that's how you're feeling, was you. This definitely has the energy of of somebody else in it. Again, it doesn't have to be Capricorn. It could be someone that's representative of an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But this indicates that there was some confusion that this person was creating about the direction either you guys were trying to travel together. So I want to say partner, could be business partner. I'm not really getting relationship out of this, although sometimes the devil can represent relationships that are going through some significant conflicts. But basically what this means is that you have to unbind yourself from something or someone that was creating an issue for you. This is the overall. These were just the details that were underneath it. This is indicating that this had someone else's energy involved in it. So it wasn't just you, Sagittarius, okay? If that's what you feel was preventing you from moving forward and holding back information, it wasn't just you. So that just kind of clarified for me. They're just clarifying exactly what was going. This may not, beg your pardon, match 100% to every person. Again, this is a general, but this is what the collective angels for all signs of Sagittarius wanted to relay. Let's go ahead and move forward into the element of water, which is fluid communication. Okay, emotions. Ooh. Well, death, transformation. Of course, this month of October, Venus is all over the place, but also so is Scorpio. Scorpio is doing a lot of different types of things this particular month. Again, I'm not going to go into all of the details here, but death, the communication that is coming is death. It's the death of the old so that you can move into the new. Communication this month for you, Sagittarius, is going to have a lot to do with change. It's going to have a lot to do with death to the old so that you can expand into the new. Major arcana. So this is where you need to live. And as far as your activations are concerned, a lot of the things that are coming in are going to be about how you are absorbing and processing the expansions that's coming through with your intelligence, your awareness from spirit. Okay. Let's move on to the energy of the north. Archangel Uriel, talking about physical, tangible, touchable things. There it is. We've got the star. So, the star has come out in pretty much every reading that I have done to this particular moment. So the star can represent an Aquarius, of course, but the star does indicate for your physical pleasure, tangible, touchable things that you're going to bring into yourself. You need to actually be doing a little bit more manifestation. And I have to tell you, this literally all comes together here. It literally does, because beg your pardon, you have choices and options. And the only thing the universe is saying to you in order for you to get what it is that you want is just to start with the first thing. Start with the first thing. And I have to tell you, the first thing is you have to get away from something that's not supporting you right now. It's not supporting you right now, okay? So it's time for you to be doing something different. There's nothing to fear except fear itself. I know that sounds dinky, but fear is a 4-letter word. False evidence appearing real. The death is actually here to support. The Pope is here, okay? You've got this little child that's down here, not afraid of death. It's like, okay, let's jump all up in. Let's go, 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 go. That is the energy of Sagittarius. Cry 2 tears in a bucket and F it. Let's move forward. Let's go do this thing. So the physical earth will provide you with some healing, because that is also what the star card is about. But it is also talking to you about some sort of a manifestation that you put out there prior to this particular moment, and agreeing that you're going to stick to your guns about what you brought forth. Period. End of discussion. This also is the energy of 777. Okay, well, where are you getting that from? They're asking me to count the details of the stars. 777. Your ship is coming in. This person's ship wasn't your ship. Your ship is the ship, okay? You have to be able to make some decisions here, all right? So I do feel that you are going to, and if that wasn't supporting you, there's the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, 7. You are moving forward. You're moving forward and away from some person that is not supporting you. An old partnership, perhaps. It's done. It's over with. This is not the right direction to go. Didn't need to go to the bottom of the deck, but I felt it important to show you that. You can't make this kind of stuff up, you guys. I just love my job. Let's go ahead and go into the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, because I literally could stop this reading right here. I do believe that it's full enough, but I would never do that to you. Let's see what else we have going on here, Sagittarius. Talk to me about the 7 of Wands in the way that we are thinking about ourselves. Sagittarius. Ooh, my God, you literally cannot make this stuff up. We have 3 cards. Why is Sagittarius in this position? Well, somebody is a little eccentric. Somebody, and we're getting the energy of lust here, and I do want to explain that a little bit, because it doesn't necessarily mean sexual lust, but what it does mean is so eccentric about what they want. It's put you on the defensive, and that's no way to be. Literally the same thing I just said 4 ways, right? All of the things go together. The energy that we have here is a eccentric Aquarius, and the reason is because they are trying to create a structure. The lust energy comes from the energy of Aries. This would be some employer potentially, and the defense mechanism is like, we're not doing this. This is the downturn of what the assertion and drive was trying to tell you. You cannot do this energy because this is not grounded energy. This is not for you at this particular moment in time. So do not feel guilty. You will win this battle at any cost. This is the 5 of Swords. You will win this battle. You will defeat this person that is creating this locking down of your energy, which is preventing you from moving forward in one sense, okay? Because what is happening here is that you've been stunted in your choices. Let's move forward here and let's see what else we have on this. Not like I have to say anything. Yeah, risk. Aries energy. So Are you willing to risk your options and choices for someone else's decision? It literally is the same energy. It's Aries energy with Saturn. It's a risk. There's a significant risk that's associated with whoever represents this devil. It doesn't have to be Capricorn. Like I said, it could be an air sign, but at the end of the day, there's a significant risk with this, and you need to keep going with your best options, okay? Let's move on with the Death card, please. What do we have going on with the Death card here for our Sagittarius and as far as our communications with emotions are concerned, right? We have the energy of publicity. Well, so this is looking here, okay? As I am reading this in the appropriate direction, this again is the energy of, well, it's Jupiter, but it's also the energy of what's making you happy. So what you have to do is you have to publicly move away from something that is not making you happy. Fifth house energy, all day long and twice on Sunday. And they're pointing you towards what's not making you happy is this risk. That's literally what's happening here. They're pointing you to this. You must escape this. This is not for you anymore. Let's move forward into the star. We have 3. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. The first one is that this is not in your, it's not healthy for you. This environment up until this moment is not, it's not been healthy. The other energy is that, again, there's this energy of it being exalted in Taurus, but it's not. There's something that's not right with this situation, which is what the universe is trying to tell you. And unfortunately, Sagittarius, there's a little bit of seduction going on here. This is not the appropriate flirtation for you. The Star card, and basically, in other words, there's some buttering up. And the universe is saying, no bueno. This is preventing you from getting that star that you need. This buttering up of some other things or something that is not right here. So you have to pay attention and you have to put meaning behind what that is for you. But the universe is being very, very clear here. If you want what you want, you need to stand up for yourself and you need to go ahead and be okay with making this change. Let's go ahead and see what we have from the White Sage Tarot just to cap this off. Yep. What did I just tell you? You're not going in the right direction. The Six of Wands in the reverse position. You are standing up for the energy that you've already put into this. This is what they're trying to tell me. You are not going to get what you want from this particular situation. You're not. It cannot be. You've waited too long for something. Well, I can't say you've waited too long, but you put a lot of time, energy, faith, and effort into somebody else's energy. Now it's time for you to put the energy back into your own, okay? We do have the energy of Venus with the Empress here. We also have the energy of Libra. Just to put it out there, we also have the energy of Taurus because the Empress rules both Taurus and Libra. But what they're saying is that no bueno. Can't do this. So these are meant to be read in the reverse. I keep remembering I got to put this in your perspective, not mine. There we go. Not good. The Empress in the reverse position is indicating that you are dealing with someone that is very, very headstrong and not cooperative and is very pushy and assertive. Yep. So you have to communicate. This person is doing a lot of communicating, or there's been a lot of communication going on. There's been a lot of detail, energy put into a situation, a proposal, something that is just not right for you. You cannot, listen, you can do whatever you want, but that's what the energy is saying. This is an energy of someone that's been putting a lot of effort and energy into something that just is not for you. Too much, it's too much, it's too much, it's too much. Okay, let's move forward. Yup. So this would have been something that would have been related to work. This would have been related to someone that you work with. Again, Aries energy. A lot of someone else's will, not your will. Okay, so yeah. And let's move forward on the last house. There it is. Freaking told ya. Moving. Bottom of the deck. 7 of Cups. My friends, you have to make your choice and you have to stick with your choice. Your choice is your choice. This is your choice. You put time, energy, and effort into something, and just like very similarly to the Leo reading that I just did, you can't do this. Someone is pushing you to move forward in a way that is not comfortable for you. It's not healthy for you. And if it's not healthy for you, you cannot be in it. Period. End of discussion. Let's go ahead and get into the energetics of what the angels would like to tell you as far as the month of October, Sagittarius. Okay. Woo! Yep. Okay, first of all, not all of you, but some of you are, like I said, you're sages. You have spirituality in your blood. You have spirituality in your DNA. You are also very highly attuned to spiritual practices. And the universe is saying you have learning to do. One of the reasons why this is no longer for you is because you have the next steps. And your next step will get halted with too much confusion about what this person wants versus what you're trying to do. You'd be preventing yourself from getting to your next step. So there's learning and energy that's involved in this for you. Now, for some of you, this is going to involve a situation where you have a book. You are a blogger. You have your own YouTube or the TikTok or the Instagram or something like that where you do something in public. Some of you, especially when it comes to writing or doing readings or something of that nature, are going to be asked to step that up a notch. There's going to be something that shows up for you that's going to help like put it all into place. So I would just physically ask the universe to ensure that you have the right people at the right time. The second thing is that not all of you, but some of you are going to resonate with the fact that you have a animal guardian. And so you do definitely have powerful animal guardians that are helping you this particular month move through the challenges that you would have felt could potentially be, especially in the area of conflict with someone else, and their will over your will should always be your way. Okay, should always be your way to the best of your ability. Let's go ahead and cap this off because the universe is asking you to change. The universe is telling you that you are going to change. Now, in the background, I don't know if you guys can see this, that is chock full of numerology. That is chock full of other activation sequences. I wouldn't be surprised if some of your spirituality, for some of you guys, is going to have a lot to do with light language, light weaving. I know a lot about that. And it's a beautiful thing. So Sagittarius, like I said, if you wanted a mantra to use for the entire month of October, then what you're going to say to yourself is, I awaken my pineal gland to strengthen and enable its full potential to stimulate my clairvoyant abilities. Okay? And so it is. So what you have going on here in the shape, there's just a lot of different things that are going on with the shape of the DNA, the chakras, the spiral, the arms of the galaxy, shells, pine cones, sunflowers, all of the spiral Fibonacci sequence and other things are put into an orderly fashion. It's time to start waking up and reactivating your pineal gland, which is known to be the seat of enlightenment. You were asking for it before. It was trying to show up, but you were being clouded by other people. Now you got to stay clear of that so that you can receive what is for you. So one of the things that you can start doing is listening to other binaural beats. And so fuego frequencies, which I talk about a lot. You can pick the one that is most important to you. I always suggest trying to get back to good. You go with a 369 and then you can go up or down from there. And if you are going to meditate with any of those, then with this as well, you can use a Herkimer diamond, you can use selenite, you can use amethyst, a capped quartz, phenacite, and then if you can find twin quartz, that would be good. But the medicine of what's going on here for you guys this month is that now is your time to step into your power, and it's not taking away from somebody else to put into what the universe wants to give you. This is fated, this is destined, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Get her done. You cannot mess with these two energies that are right here. All right, Sagittarius, I really hope that you understand where I'm coming from with this particular reading and that you like this format. If you did, make sure that you give it a like, Share this out to somebody else, make a comment below, and if you're interested in getting a personal one-to-one reading with me, take a look in the description box below. You'll find in how to book a session with me, and also you guys will find the details for all of the astrology here for the month of October. It is going to be a big, beautiful, wild one. I hope that this finds you well. Many, many, many blessings, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.